to make look black. I tried to like color in the face to make it look black.
He looks Samoan.
Why would you do that to yourself?
All right, we're actually live right now. What's popping, people? I haven't watched the death battle yet, so I'm about to watch the Screw Attack death battle. Starting from 10-12. They're still in the middle of the Erza explanation about her powers and shit. So
don't read the chat
like that.
Run her supply down if she's not careful. So it's just like a mana bar in those fantasy games you always play. Exactly. Though even when
All right.
says a lot less clothing.
Okay.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for a death battle!
Erza should win.
Yep, that's what I'm saying too.
Technically.
Erza should definitely win.
Oh, sorry, lady. Could you point me in the way of the shipyard?
Didn't he do the same thing to like
Hours.
Sasuke? I think no. Oh shit.
You're the one I'm looking for.
Oh shit.
Come peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe later.
Then you'll have to do this the hard way.
I told you I'm busy.
The voice actors.
Oh man, they cringed me so hard.
I thought they were all right.
They were
Yeah,
right,
same.
but it's not Zoro, bro.
Oh shit. Zora's okay. Her first transformation.
Hey, what's your timestamp right now?
How did he just tank that just casually?
53.
So she transformed again. Come on.
Sounds nice.
That's One Piece, bro.
Okay. It's going pretty.
You are strong, pirate.
I feel like they've scaled Zoro up a bit. Okay, so now she's in her strongest form here.
It's worse than the loss of life.
Oh fuck! One Piece music. She's done.
Yeah, when the One Piece music kicks in, you know you're done.
Like she's done. This.
I can do this.
No, you can't. The music is still playing. Oh fuck! He put the bandana on. It's done.
I was just about
It's
to say,
done.
once you put that bandana on.
It's done. He went straight up to Ashura and is running on the swords. Did they? What? Get the fuck out of here! What?
What was that shipyard? React to projectiles flying over 500 miles per hour.
In the past?
Zoro can move faster than the eye can see. U.S. Air Force tests have shown that a well-trained human eye can consistently spot and recognize an image in 1/220th of a second. So, in this case, Zoro would have had to move from point A to point B, which is about 57 feet, in 4.5 milliseconds. That's close to 9,000 miles per hour. That's more than 5 times faster than a bullet. Erza didn't really rely on speed anyway, and there's no evidence any of her armor magic could have helped close that wide of a gap. Speaking of her armor, Erza did have more options in defense and weaponry. Unfortunately for her, she was simply outclassed in damage dealt. Erza could withstand hits of about 2 kilotons, like the
What
flesh
about
with
my guy that can literally turn into lightning?
much stronger blows than that. Slicing Pika in half, for example, was equivalent to 11.5.
I feel like Screw Attack is a Zoro fanboys.
It sounds like it, but I mean, I'm not gonna diss him because, you know, I gotta support my boy Zoro. But He won. He
Okay,
won. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at let's just leave it at that.
What do you guys think about it, man? What do you guys think about it?
Man, I don't have the best memory, so I can't really just put out all of her feats like that. But I really don't think that they gave Erza everything that she's capable of.
The thing is, it's like
both of.
Say that again, there. Wait, Kirk, I didn't hear that.
I feel like both of them were nerfed quite heavily.
I mean, they were. I feel like the fight was okay. It was all right.
Like,
but
like for example, like the Ashura we see there, like which Ashura is that? Because we haven't seen Ashura post time skip. Is that pre-time skip Ashura? Because if it's pre-time skip, I doubt it could do like that much damage.
It would never do that much damage.
Say logically, Erza gets blitzed before she knows Zoro ever moved.
Do you know what the thing is? Stebo mentioned this. I was talking to him about it before. Like, you know how they said that the reason why Zoro won is because his speed reaches points where the eye can't see. Like Stebo mentioned that kind of stuff doesn't really apply to people that have been fighting as much as Erza has. Like skilled people like that wouldn't really lose track of an opponent that easily, and that's really true. Like she wouldn't lose track of him that easily.
I can't really argue with this fight anyway because I know little to none about Erza, because I don't read. I watched like a little bit of Fairy Tail. I wouldn't know.
She's a definition of hacks. Like I don't know how I felt about the battle. I want Zoro to win. Don't get me wrong, but like she has way too many feats to like make her win.
Exactly. Like they didn't even include her uncuttable armor or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like she just skipped like all her armor and she was going in and out of them so quickly.
She's a master of archery, which was the stupidest part because like they're like, oh well, if they're close range, then Zoro wins. But like, why wouldn't she just back off and be like, oh, like he's a swordsman, so I'll just start shooting swords at him.
Like, exactly, like nothing if you aren't fast enough to react. I feel like that is just
Erza reacts to Laxus, who's lightning, and
who's lightning.
Exactly.
So, like that'd be an L like level shit, pretty much. Like I don't know how I feel. Then like they fought. This is like at the very beginning of Fairy Tail when they fought against the racer guy. The guy like slows down time.
Yeah.
She still managed to get past him. So it's kind of like what the hell? Like doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Someone just said you can't
apply doesn't she have?
She has way too many feats. Like I don't know. I feel like they kind of.
So you can't apply Fairy Tail logic to the death battle, but they're applying One Piece.
What?
Like, doesn't she have this like a sword that can cut through space itself? Like I read that.
They applied that. Like you can say that like Usopp or like Nami and stuff like that are light speed because in transitional scenes they go from one place to another in a split second. Like the scene that they used, it's not very reliable at all.
They were comparing it to they're comparing it to like Garbage Bandits. Like I mean they're not bad, but they're like pretty garbage.
Well, it's not even that. Like they're saying that for him to get from the building to in between the bandits and then wipe them all out was an extreme speed feat. But there are other characters with similar speed feats. It's just the story progressing that scene to get the fodder fight over and done with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and the fact that he called them highly trained assassins, like they were, they were not highly trained assassins.
Yo, if you want to see highly trained assassins, like they didn't even look at CP9 or anything, man.
That was highly
exactly. Nah, man. He like as much as I want Zoro to win, and I'm happy with Zoro winning that fight. I don't think
you know Shishi-san's the one where he like attacked Kuma with it, and he does it against Mr. One.
Yeah,
that is an extreme speed feat on Zoro's part. I'll give him that because he's very quick during that attack.
They should have used that to fight for the finishing move. I feel like because that would have been like a more satisfying thing. Because like Ashura, like they haven't even shown it yet. And
Ashura is pretty quick too, I guess.
And I want to know how they come up with those numbers. Like, how did they even come up with those?
They broke it down like Dragon Ball versus.
So if he could cut this giant mountain in half, he's equal to a nuclear bomb.
which I really don't understand because if she can survive an island blast and attack, then that shouldn't even matter.
Exactly.
it's
exactly.
Someone said if Erza is great, why aren't y'all weekly discussing Fairy Tail?
Because Fairy Tail sucks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fairy Tail not as great as One Piece. Man.
Some of this because Fairy Tail is dog shit.
Nah, Fairy Tail's good. Like it's not the best. It has a lot
It's
of
not
flaws.
dog shit, you know.
Still-
No, but
it's just-
DGK, we all know why you like it because it caters to your story progression.
Here we go.
You know, I really like
Here
it.
we
It's because
go.
Guild Shanks is
I
there.
ain't gonna
Shanks is
lie.
there.
Like one of the main reasons why I'm still into Fairy Tail is because of the ass and titties. I can't even lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, it's like lady.
The fan service is cool, man. Some people have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the fan service, man. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but you know, some people do and don't. It's like it's not a bother to me, but it's not scary as they make it. You know, like you don't need it that much.
I think it's funny. The anime is hilarious to me. I think it's a very funny.
There's quite. I like when I did. It did. It did remind me of like the One Piece's kind of sense of humor.
Yeah,
But it's just like
yeah.
it's just like the story was so confined and so small for how much I did see.
I mean,
It was like this isn't just this just isn't as good.
Did you guys ever watch Rave Master back in the day?
No, what's that?
Oh, that's the prelude to Fairy Tail. It's the same guy. That was the shit back then. Anyone in the chat that like read it knows. I like that. Like compared to Fairy Tail, outclasses Fairy Tail in my opinion. It's the same author. It's just like he tried a lot harder to make the story like just.
Can people go through me like because I'm not sure Scrotek did a very reliable job. What can each of those armors that Erza used this battle do? And does she have more powerful ones, or was that her limit?
No, she's got way more powerful ones than that.
Like for the most part, like the adamantium armor at the end that got cut, like the two giant shields, that's like her strongest. Like it's what tanked Jupiter. So that's her like best defense armor. And she used Fairy Heart, which is like her strongest armor. So like she used her best armor sets there, but like
Really?
she's not to her fullest. Yeah, like her top three that
How does the magic like affect each armor? Is the armor naturally what it is?
basically it's kind of like each armor set has its own like passive abilities basically.
Right.
Like for instance, the last one she used, Clear Heart, like drops all of her defense and like buffs everything else. Where like the ones with the two giant shields lowers everything else, but has like infinite like durability pretty much. Like it's her highest defense one. And then the
Infinite durability? Did you just say?
Well, not infinite. I shouldn't say that. But like it's
I was
really.
gonna say. I was
like,
whoa.
like,
Is
when they
this
describe
is that Jack the Mammoth? Like,
but when they describe it, it's like basically, yeah, like it tanked a ton. Like it tanked something that like no one should be able to tank, and she still like was fine. It broke after though, so like like I don't know. Like they used the best armor, but
another scene I didn't like from this video, this Screw Attack Death Battle, was like you can't. I know it's Zoro's most recent feat, in half and then cutting him in half again, but it's not even a display of anything he's capable of really.
Not in a way it is though. To be technical.
The hell would you come from, bro?
wait, Ty, you messed up. You should have said I disagree.
He comes in and straight disagree, man.
I said something about something being technical. I ain't say nothing about I don't agree.
Hey,
I'm like, you just don't get like,
what's up?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Nah, when the wrong information is said, I'll always come in and like comment on it.
Oh, you're debunking? Is this
somebody
go and debunk me then?
Somebody sent me a message. They was like, you gotta come in and comment on theory. He OD in.
Yeah, man.
No. I'm just saying with the Pika thing, because I'm very mutual about it. Like I only look at One Piece. I don't look at Fairy Tail or any of that other stuff. But I do feel like they kind of overdid Zoro or whatever in that whole situation. But I understand what they say, like how they do it, because like from what I heard is that like when he cut Pika, right? They use it as like destructive power, and they start comparing it to stuff. And they said that cut was like a nuclear bomb or something.
Yeah, like that's what I meant by my comment. Like that's not right.
So like I don't really agree with that, but then again, I kind of do because it makes sense that way. Because like if you ever wonder, it's like how
that's like saying what's his name? You know, the King Punch. The King Punch is like a planet buster, bro. If that's the case, like
yeah, true. That's not even the strongest attack in One Piece. But the good thing about that is that like even though these are separate series, like like Dragon Ball Z do what they do. So I always thought One Piece was weaker than that. I'm like, yo, nobody really has powers like that or whatever. But then when they talk about how like him cutting Pika had like the power of an atomic bomb, that makes me start to think like, oh snap, maybe Oda made One Piece not like strong. Like all right, like Dragon Ball Z, you know they're strong because they're blowing up planets. But in One Piece, Oda like strategically did it that like they're showing feats like cutting mountain-sized people and stuff that equal out to like blowing up a planet or something, or that equals out to like blowing up a state or something. If you get what I'm saying. So like to me it made sense.
I'll say this as well, is like the like I know you can't like because it's a death battle, it's just supposed to be all action, no like restraints and bloodlusted, whatever. But Zoro would never do that to like a fellow like a woman, like from what we've seen anyway.
I disagree. Zoro, like I like the way that they handled that, because the thing about Zoro is he's not Sanji or whatever, and he has
no, but we've seen he has that kind of courtesy where like he looks down, he doesn't like treat them with care, he looks down on them, but he goes
I don't
easy
know,
on them at the
because when
start.
this person isn't. Remember when I forgot her name, but she was a part of Baroque's work, because I was looking into like the crocodile stuff. You told me, right?
Talking about Miss Friday,
the brawler girl that had all the muscles, and then Zoro just grabbed her up and choked her up, and then just slammed her like if like yo, I'm stronger than you. So he did her grimy. So it's like I wouldn't necessarily say that like he underestimates all the girls.
I don't remember that scene, but if that's the case, then I take back what I said.
Yeah, no, he's right. He like she tries to like kill him, and then he like grabs her face with his hand and starts choking her out.
Yo,
and
Zoro's got no chill.
See, that's the thing. Like he rather not.
Miss Friday a broad though.
He rather Zoro rather not do it, but he's not like Sanji to where like it'll be his weakness and then he'll lose or he'll take damage.
I don't think the dude would like. I don't think the dude would decapitate. Like,
nah, he wouldn't take it that far.
Well, wait, hold on.
Friday is Miss Monday. We talking about, right? Miss Monday.
The thing about that though is it's not like he did a burn and slash though. They crossed blades and that was the end result. You get what I'm trying to say?
Nah, you can't just cross.
So if Zoro can like guys, if Zoro could beat according to Score Attack, if Zoro beats Erza, could Sanji beat Erza?
Nah, Ursa kicked Sanji's butt and breaks Sanji's legs.
Nah.
No, but he's saying according to Screw Attack though. He's saying
no. You know what? It depends. We have to like the way Screw Attack would do it. Like, what's the strongest thing Sanji did? That's what they're gonna base it off of. Not his strongest move.
Sanji can kick at light speed already, like Kizaru.
Now, do you know the thing though? They'll look at Sanji. They'll look at Sanji versus Virgo. They'll see that his bone cracked, and they'll just like throw him out the window from there.
Yeah, they really.
They'll look at that and throw it out.
Yeah. All right. That it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't the greatest death battle I've seen. I actually enjoyed Digimon versus Pokemon a bit more.
Well, the
Naruto versus Luffy one was all right.
Me too, but the thing about this battle
in the comments got ganged up on.
What I want to know though is how come Pokemon versus Digimon got the 3D graphics and this got the sprite? I'm like, what?
This is like a 1 minute melee. That's the graphics it got. The 1 minute melee. It didn't get like the death battle like Pokemon did. Pokemon got like this.
You know what I think that is? Do you know what I think that is though? Because this is like it's got way smaller audience. Like when you think of Hulk and Doomsday, like that's more worldwide known than One Piece.
I don't even agree with the Hulk and Doomsday, bro. Like Hulk is a
I don't agree with that either.
I think I know why though. Is there a 3D Fairy Tail game out?
No, but the reason why it's
wait. That's the thing though, because like what I think that they do and like
they take the game models in it.
Yeah, they take 3D models out their game and then use them on their own. And
Fairy Tail doesn't have it from Injustice.
Like PSP game, I think.
If Fairy Tail doesn't have a 3D game,
for the PSP.
The Pokemon
see, that's not gonna look right if they're using one for the PS whatever and then they're using Burning Blood. It ain't gonna look right. So that's probably why.
Yeah,
if Zoro fights, because I seen him. I'm surprised he beat Romy Kenshin. I'm like, what? But he beat Romy Kenshin.
Because remember when Zoro was doing his final attack, they kind of switched it up for a second when he was doing like one of his attacks. They made it different. So I don't know. Like one of the attacks, they changed up like the whole how it looked. It looked cleaner when in the death battle. I don't know exactly.
After he put on the what's it called? The headband.
Yeah. It's like something they changed something, but it was decent. It was all right. I feel like this is just a hype death battle. Like let's get two characters. Like let's get Zoro and Erza. It's like let's just have them battle.
The other thing though, I think that they know that a lot of people dropped Fairy Tail and they know that Fairy Tail is the least popular. So I feel like they made Zoro win because it's like what it seemed like they did, they overhyped every single feat Zoro had, and they underplayed every single one Erza had. Like at the end of the day, her arm is his hacks, and she should have won. And it's like they made a convenient reason for Zoro to get an open blow on her. Whatever.
feel
Like speed is so stupid. Speed is such a stupid way to win a fight, especially when you're like classing two high caliber people like them. Like speed is such a minor thing.
And see, this is the thing. Like I like Zoro better. I like One Piece better, but I'm not gonna be like Zoro won when like really he probably could have lost or whatever. So it's
like when you look at Erza, like when you look at Erza, like who's the main character is Natsu, right? And throughout most of the series, wasn't she stronger than him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even
she's been stronger than the main character throughout most of the series.
Yeah, for the most of the fairy tale, she was fairly stronger than Natsu. That's how.
Yeah, exactly. And like Natsu's compare Natsu's destructive power to Zoro now.
And the other thing what people were saying,
he destroyed a stadium just by standing in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so she was stronger than that. Yet Zoro's destructive power was too much for her to handle, and his speed was too much for her to handle. Like that's kind of stupid.
Well, I think Erza's biggest thing too is like her durability versus Natsu. Like
I don't want to throw this out there, but like you know, if Scoretech ever dabbles in the Toriko verse, you guys are gonna get some crazy matchups.
I'm not gonna lie.
Those dudes are OP.
I kind of want to see someone versus like Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. I think that would be kind of sick. That would be kind of sick.
I would say Meliodas.
Lifting up bro,
Actually, let's get Guild Thunder versus like Laxus or something.
Yeah,
Guild Thunder versus Laxus.
Or Enel or someone like that.
Or Enel, yeah. Let's get that. That would be dope.
I think Laxus versus Enel would be a better match.
But then people like bring in the arguments. Oh, he's a Logie, and like you can't touch him.
I really don't like that argument because it's like you just gotta translate spiritual power from each series and just let that be used.
You gotta assume
that's the way I feel.
Yeah, the high tiers in other series, you gotta assume that they would know hockey. You gotta like scale it in a way. I don't like that argument. They say Laxus one shots NL. Really?
Nah.
But then Laxus get one shot by. Laxus get one shot by Natsu. That's what I heard.
Well, they say Laxus eats Laxus eats NL. Does he eat him?
Oh yeah, that's true though. I didn't even think about that one.
The other thing,
I hate that as well. That's stupid too.
The problem I had with that video, right, and the problem I had with One Piece, right, because they say that Zoro couldn't be Kuina, right, but he was mad good. But then later he got Kuina's sword, right, or whatever, and he was like a master swordsman, so he left to go look for Mihawk, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What was he doing to Mihawk when he didn't have hockey? Like, what's wrong with his teacher? And what's wrong with him? Like, and that makes me question, like, his sensei. Like, yo, Zoro didn't have hockey. What was you doing letting Zoro go out? Like, what was he really supposed to do to Mihawk? That's like the crazy thing.
True,
and then the thing is, though, Screw Attack is talking about it like he was already a master when he left his dojo, and now since he trained under Mihawk, like he's the best or whatever. I think they kind of got that.
Bro, Pharaoh just said in the chat, right, that like Oda confirmed.
Wait, say it again, Kirk.
Like, Oda confirmed that if you eat a Logia, you implode, so like you explode from the inside out.
Is Pharaoh trolling?
What?
Because I don't remember reading that.
Yeah,
that sounds familiar, but
I don't know.
It's fine. I'm fine if that's true.
If that's the case, right? Wapol, if he ate Ace, would he just like die?
Oh man,
right. Like, I guess if like Natsu went against Ace, then he would die. Then if he tried to eat.
I've been saying that from the start, but okay. I've honestly been saying that he would lose to Ace from the start, but no one agrees with me, so I'll just leave it.
Wait, who?
Mike Guy versus Sanji.
Who loses to
that?
I'd say Natsu loses to Ace.
Oh, I don't really know who Natsu is though. So
actually, Mike Guy versus. We got to scale up a little bit. Mike Guy versus Kizaru.
Mike Guy. No, Mike Guy.
The thing is, I can use the coward argument. Be like, if Kizaru just like lets Mike Guy's gates run out, it's a win.
What?
What
did you say?
Can you evade Mike Guy?
If the battle lasts until the gates run out, it's a win.
I don't think Kizaru would last.
Theory. Besides that,
Kizaru would last.
Period.
We're
Besides
throwing
that,
we're
right?
throwing
If
Logia
my
out of the
guy's
window,
eight
right?
gates doesn't go at the speed of light. Wait, if my guy's eight gates doesn't go at the speed of light, because Zoro could still avoid him. So it's like,
Yeah.
No,
like
no,
why
no,
they
no. Because remember, it takes Kizaru a second to transform.
Kizaru
Remember?
got to break down to move at the speed of light, though.
Yeah, exactly. But not only that, yeah. Wait, are we throwing the whole Logia thing out the window?
I feel like
not
my
throwing
guy,
it out the window, but you gotta like you gotta say that they would be able to use some form of hockey.
You'd be able to hit it.
Once he goes into the gate.
My guy is not light speed or even close. Like at the most, he's like sound.
Yeah, but he's still kicking the shit out of
on the
Kizaru.
right guy, like light speed in the series.
Yeah, but he's still kicking the shit out of Kizaru.
You could argue that Minato is light speed.
That's what I said.
One hit will probably wipe out Kizaru. Like, did you see how powerful they were towards the end of the series?
Yeah.
Like he went up against Madara in the 6+ form and nearly killed him.
But Kizaru, yeah. His like just one of his kicks, like on a lazy day, is extremely destructive. Like if we're gonna argue, like if we're gonna argue, Kizaru's gonna pull out his blade, like his light blade. But we saw how quick he was.
Guy has like kicks that send shockwaves as well.
Yeah, like remember who he was fighting against? Like Madara, yeah. This guy was destructive as fuck. Like he had the Renegon, he had the Sharingan, he had all of this shit. He was destructive. Like he was in Sage Path mode. He was basically a god, and Guy nearly killed him. Yeah,
I don't know. Hold on, guy did, but it's like he seemed to recover after, like if it was nothing though. At the same time,
Madara.
Yeah, he said something like that he did say that kick nearly killed him though. Like he was on the brink of death.
Was a god though. He's pretty much a god.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. He was on a different level. You know, like he acknowledged his power for a human.
The thing is though, like Madara, like let's say the Rinnegan didn't allow you to absorb ninjutsu. He could have been done by a lot of the other characters as well.
Yeah,
it's just the Rinnegan itself was that hacks that it kind of stopped that.
The Rinnegan.
Y'all remember when Loki got slammed by Hulk?
God.
All right, so if you're saying that it can absorb ninjutsu, yeah. If you're saying it can absorb ninjutsu, right, and then we're kind of like combining the chakra, so that imagine chakra can be like it can hit Logias and shit. Wouldn't Kizaru's beams kind of count as ninjutsu?
Pretty much, I think so.
I doubt it.
If you want to use that to support your argument, then but I could just say no.
No, check this out. When they made
that's true.
this was a hot death battle. They had Sasuke versus Hiei, and when they was talking about it, Hiei won, and they was like, cause something about Sasuke Sharingan or something, but they was like, what Hiei doesn't count as ninjutsu, so some of Sasuke powers didn't work, so they would do the same thing. Like Kizaru's beams is not ninjutsu. That's the bad thing about when they cross.
You can basically say that that guy's chakra doesn't count as haki, so you can't hit a Logia. Like that's the dumbest argument though.
But no, check this out. The thing about Sasuke is when he does his what's that thing called? His illusion jutsu. When Sasuke does that, right?
Tsukiyomi.
Wait, can I just confirm something? Can I confirm something? Like the gate powers, is that spiritual?
Yeah.
That's technically haki, because the haki is the user's spirit.
Right.
They're channeling that.
Exactly.
Yo, my guy's got Shanks level haki, guys. Well, watch out.
I honestly think Guy would kick the crap out of Kizaru.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's really lazy if we say you just can't hit him. That's too lazy.
wait, hold on. This is the.
That's what Kizaru would say. But like, oh, you can't hit alone.
And then Guy goes 8 gates. How are you able to touch me? How are you able to touch me? Well, I use spirit chakra, some shit. I don't know. It's like you find something to make it work. If like with discussions like this,
I don't even think Guy would have to open the 8th gate for Kizaru.
What I was gonna say is that Genjutsu, like the Genjutsu powers of Sasuke Sharingan, they only work when you have what is the Naruto power called? Chakra. Yeah, so he couldn't use that on Hiei. Well, with Hiei with his Trigon it works automatically. Yeah. So
I heard somebody say that
lost because of that.
I heard somebody say that for the Itachi versus Ukiura fight. I heard somebody say that thing, but I was like, what? You just gotta have their spiritual powers, operating as the same thing though. That's the way I feel when you cross universes.
The thing about my guy versus Kizaru, right, and about him not being able to move at light speed and stuff, I just still can't see, right? My guy going ham, like say my guy opened the gates, right? I can't see Kizaru just standing and taking it. He's gonna move out the way. He has some light speed movement he could do.
Happens, though, he's probably gonna try to take the first hit, expecting not to be hit.
Yeah, he'll be like, ooh.
He'll be like, probably gonna take the hit. He'll be like, oh.
Nah. Hold on.
He can only move so much, though. Eventually,
he's not taking no hit.
Predict his movements.
Nah, he's not taking. I'm not gonna say he's not taking no hits, but he's not taking that first hit because, like, what I can see happening, right, is that like my guy throws a punch, right, and it just goes through Kizaru, and that has to happen because that's what happens with the Logi.
Doesn't he take the first hit?
No, it's gonna go through him, Brago. It's gonna go. My guy's gonna be like, "Yo, what's this?" Like, it went through him.
You know what else? Yeah,
Kizaru gonna be like, "You're not ready."
Okay, I see it now. The first hit, the guy goes regular, right?
Yeah.
And he goes right through him. Kizaru's like, you're a scrub, basically. Then guy goes, and then just fucking bodies him with like a kick out of nowhere.
Look.
And another thing is, guy can skywalk and he can like punch the air. Like I think his move like Hirudora or something like that.
Yeah.
Those he punches and he creates like a massive tiger made out of air and all that shit. Like he's
that
kind
type
of
of stuff you hit him. His what you call those type of attacks? His
is my guy secretly monkey? Is my guy secretly Monkey D. Dragon?
Could be.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. Like he's fully skywalking and everything.
He's the head of CP0, bro.
All right, what time is it? All right, 8:56. This is decent death battle. We discussed some random matchups. Going to stream the discussion for One Piece 848 in a second.
Oh, what I was gonna say, like say like if Kizaru tells my guy, like,
yeah,
you need more willpower. You don't got hockey. My guy's like willpower, and he just end up opening the gates because that would be his version of hockey when he opens the gate because that's like few people could open up the 8th gate. So then at that point he should be able to hit Kizaru.
Tyler, you're the only person I know to interrupt an outro. You're the only person I know to interrupt an outro to continue an argument.
Nobody's arguing about nothing though. What are you talking about?
I'm about to bring up Jack.
Yo, I'm gonna take care of One Vision and the after.
That's funny, man. Sure. Cool, man.
All right, yo. Like the stream. We'll see y'all.
Like the stream.
Peace, man.